Peace and blessings. Health before wealth, back at you. I want to give a shout out to League of Dads Talk Radio, Christopher Smith, and his co-host, Joy Green. Y'all amazing. Appreciate y'all. We're going to talk about wealth today. And wealth from a mindset perspective and, bringing things into fruition. Now, when it comes to wealth, you have to pretty much, especially if you're coming from a poverty mentality, not having, but want. So you have to pretty much understand what needs to be done to get there. And I'm speaking facts, because I didn't always have it. Yearned for it, desired it, but I had to find a way to get it. So I reprogrammed what was already programmed in my subconscious. And I'm still working on it, because it's an ongoing process. Your mindset. What you put in is what's coming out. So if you put in negative energy or negative words or negative this or negative that, or I don't have, no. Life is not about poverty, struggle, and so forth and so on. It's about prosperity and abundance, but it has to start within you. That's where you have to begin at. You got to go within on a lot of these things. I mean, you can do your due diligence with studying stocks and bonds and 401ks and mutual funds and things of that nature. You might want to invest in things of that nature, when you can spread your money out, when you can put something in and get something out of it. That's always a beautiful thing, or business, or whatever the case is. However, the mindset has to be changed. You have to go in there, read your books, and, knowledge is only power when applied. So you got to put forth the action. My last video, A.C.T, act on it. Action creates truth. So with that being said, you can do all the talking you want, but if you ain't putting no work in, it ain't gonna happen. And nobody said it's gonna be easy. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. However, be up for the challenge. Right knowledge corrects strong behavior. So if you're getting the right knowledge, it's gonna correct everything that you're doing from that point on, as it did with me. Paid off a car in a year and 10 months. Prior to that, bought my first home. And it's a multi-family. The first one in my family. I'm making this thing, I'm blowing this thing off the map when it comes to my family and the generations within my family. So when my son, he has to go bigger than me, because my expectations of him has to be greater. Nothing less. Nothing less. My expectation has to be greater. I'm in the prison system. That's where I work at. For the last 13 years. I've been employed by the Department of Corrections, State Department of Corrections. And you can imagine the things I come across. But that's neither here or there. We're going to talk about what I see far as the jewels within these institutions. You got some people walking around, they happy than a person that's working and got this and got that. So I have to say this. The mindset has to be changed. Not the conscious, but the subconscious. You gotta go deep. You gotta go to that other level. That bottom level, to take out what was old, because the subconscious is programmed pretty much by what we was taught, how we was raised. So you gotta change all that. If you can't change all that, that's pretty much what's gonna dictate your life, because you're not going in and changing it around. I did that, I changed it, and I'm still changing. That's why this is part of my dream, to share, give back my information. Health before wealth. Back at you. Peace.